And now onwards, you will see me along with a presentation on screen. So I formally welcome you all on behalf of Deep in this program, in this discussion over parental coaching. Deep is a popular name which our organization is known with. The full form of Deep is Developmental, Encouraging, and Effective Parenting. And today's discussion is totally dedicated on this role, who's a parent coach, what they do, how they do. The flow of today's discussion, first we'll talk about this organization, the one who invited you today for this program, the host. We will discuss about scope of parental coaching as a career. We will also discuss about why of parent coaching, because there are many those who will be thinking that why do I need a coach? I'm a parent. I'm anyways doing it with best of the intent. Why do I need a parent coach? Who parent coaches are, what they do, how they serve these families, how they earn, and if you wish to become one parental coach, how you can be one parental coach, we will be discussing today in this discussion. And as an association of parent coaches, how we support our coaches, that we will be discussing today in this discussion. I just got to know about your profiles. It's a very good blend in discussion today. We have people from education are there. There are already people from consultancy. There are professionals from L&D. There are professionals from different domains. Therapists are there. Healers are there. Educators are there. We all can contribute a lot in this discussion today. I will be inviting you today in this discussion. I will be seeking your viewpoints. I will be asking certain questions to you, and your quick answers in the chat box will definitely be supportive. I would really appreciate if you quickly respond in chat box whenever I'll seek your view. Each view of yours will be making this discussion much more worthy for everyone who is attending. So can I expect it from you? A quick yes in the chat box. It give me an affirmation that you are there. Thank you, Tajinder. Thanks, Itan. This quickness I will be expecting today when I will be seeking your viewpoints as parent, as professional, as educator. So first of all, I'll tell you something about this organization, Deep Developmental, Encouraging, and Effective Parenting. This is an association of parent coaches which got established in 2015. August 7, 2015, we got registered under Society Act, and today we are more than 8 years old organization. When we started, we were 13 coaches, those who built this association. Today we are close to 2,000 coaches working in 16 different countries, which includes countries Dubai, UK, Canada, USA, Germany, right? Iceland, Oman, Kuwait, Nigeria, Bangladesh, Bahrain. Almost all continents we have presence, and it all started from India. 13 we were, today we are close to 2,000. And if we talk about our work in India we have trained more than 1 million parents. So far in last 8.5 years, we have trained 11 lakh parents. We are already working with thousands of schools, around 210 school brands we are serving, more than 2,000 schools and 210 school brands, which includes almost all school brands, which includes GPS, Ryans, Hudars, Millenniums, national, international brands, Mayos, a lot of boarding schools we are serving. And this is our journey so far, our achievements last 8.5 years. And our next milestone is to enable 5 million parents. We have just trained 1 million parents, and our next objective is to train 5 million parents in India by 2024. Quite aspirational of this goal we have. Let's see where it stops. So we invite people to come, take it ahead, and while achieving this goal, build up your career in this industry. And how you can build up your industry, that totally depends on how much scope is there. And I'll first discuss about the scope of parental coaching in India. So seeking a viewpoint from you when it comes to prime goals of each family. You are also running a family, right? If we talk about prime goals of each family, do you agree that child development is one of the prime goals of each family? Development of child is one of the prime goals of each family. Do you agree? Means their entire efforts, energies, their dreams are focused towards education of child, development of child, definitely by intent. And there are many variables which will impact development of child. And out of those many variables, we have identified that role of parents and role of education system both plays a foundational role. It builds a strong foundation for child development. Role of parents and role of education system. Do you agree with that? That that these two act as strong pillars. Now, if you agree with this statement that these two act as strong pillars, role of parents and role of education system. So I just want to take you to this each pillar one by one. If we talk about the role of education system, we as society is giving good value to education system. Not as families, as a nation also, we are trying to improve the system. We are improving it, and rather we are also trying to improve life of people working in the system. We are making them skillful, teachers, principals, students. Why? Because we know the role of education system is very important in child development. A lot of private organizations are there, a lot of schools are there, a lot of government organizations are there. There are ministries, there are budgets. Why? Because we know this education system is very important for child development and for further nation development. The other pillar is equally important. But have you seen any intervention going on by government, by any ministry to train parents on how to communicate with kids, how to correct? Have you seen any intervention by government? Check. Check your surroundings. If you have ever got any invite by government, by any ministry, any budget being dedicated to it, to train parents how to talk to kids, how to correct them, how to communicate them, how to develop them. No, there are individuals working, but no big organization, right? There are some private organizations working like us, but they are very small in number. I told you, we are only 2,000 coaches, and that too in 16 countries. And if I put together all the work which has been done by us, we haven't yet trained. Like as an organization, we trained 11 lakh parents in last 8.5 years. If I put together all the work which has been done in India, not more than 20-25 lakh parents have been trained on this subject. Even touched, not fully trained, even touched upon. If we just count it, and there are around 60 crore parents in the country. 60 crore. Every year, if we just go by the count, the birth rate of the country, every year around 2.5 crore new parents join the bigger group of parents. Every year, new 2.5 crore parents are joining the bigger group, which is a huge number. Like even if we dedicatedly work with the 10 times more, if we have strength of people and we work dedicatedly for next 30-35 years, still we will not be able to cover up this number. And it's just not a number. There are parents, you must have seen, many of you are from teaching background, many of you are from already from consultancy background. I'm sure you have seen parents that now parents are very much vocal about their problems. They have started talking to each other, asking each other about problems of parenting. Like all those teachers, when you sit at PTM, apart from CADS, you must have got a lot of questions related to child's behavior. Have you heard parents complaining about child's concentration level, their impulsivity? Have you heard? Check with yourself. As a parent, do you seek improvement in child's concentration level? There are many parents, those who have young kids, they are complaining about child not sitting at one place for long. Child is hyperactive, overactive. One or other term they use to define them. You may have heard of parents complaining about tantrums of the child. They always want something, more toys, more fun, more anything. but they seldom get satisfied when they get it. What to do with this insatiability? There are many parents, those who come asking others, they are throwing a lot of tantrums, how to manage. Parents are complaining about kids glued to screens, how to engage them into non-screen activities. They keep asking. They ask teachers, they ask their relatives, they ask their friends. Even at office, when they sit for lunch, they ask their colleagues also. They discuss their problems. And to be specific, if we go, there are questions about child shyness, confidence, complaints about child is not writing, not answering, not giving long, long answers. And if you have a grown-up child, then there are bigger problems. There are parents those who complain about kids not disciplined, not sharing, mm, rules are making them rebel. They are much more influenced by the teen group. And I want to talk to my child. They are not willing to talk to us. These are the common complaints. And there are many. But I'm sure one or other question you may have heard from your colleagues, from your neighbor. If you're a teacher, I'm sure parents must have asked these questions to you. Yes, they have problems, they have questions. The only problem is they don't know whom to ask this question. They ask these questions to their neighbors, they ask these questions to their colleagues, they ask these questions to teachers. Even they are suffering. They are also struggling with one or other problem. It's not their forte. And that's where the role of a parent coach fits in. The one who is going to address all these challenges, all these problems. The one who is going to help parents achieve their parental goals, which they have, the developmental goals they have about child. A parent coach is going to help them. And if in one liner somebody asks me that, what do you do? My answer is, I enable parents to be effective in their role. And that's what a coach job is, enabling parents so that they become effective in their role. And if we have a descriptive view about what parent coaches do, who they are, a parent coach is someone who help parents with parenting challenges by offering them alternative perspectives. Why alternative perspectives? Because what worked at my place, it may not work at your place. Is it mandatory? The strategy which worked with my kids at my home, is it mandatory that it will work with you and your kids? It may or may not. Do you agree with that? What is the reason behind it? Because you are different. Your child is different. Your family is different. When family dynamics are different, then we can't have ready-made solutions in parenting. Parents always have a right or wrong perspective, which they have the viewpoint, the strategies which they apply. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work. And that's where they need an alternative perspective, an apt perspective. And that is why in coaching, the first step is always assessment. We can't give ready-made solutions to them. We have to make tailor-made solutions. And tailor-made solutions you can only make when you first do assessments, and you can give an apt solution only when you have many solutions, when you have many perspectives. If I have only one perspective as parent coach, I will be able to help few parents. I can't help all. And if I want to help all, I need to have many perspectives, many strategies, many solutions. Then only I can choose an apt strategy for my client. So the first step is assessment, and second step is finding out the apt perspective, apt strategy, which is going to help parents to resolve their problems. So parents come to us with a problem or they come up with a goal. In both cases, a parent coach will first do assessment and then they will design their coaching interventions. There are three different ways how these coaches help families. Because I'm sure this question must be in mind that the moment I become a parent coach, how I'm going to work, how I'm going to help these families. So there are three ways coaches are working. The first approach, which is the most effective approach of helping a family, that is personal coaching interventions. where a family will come to you with a problem. You will first do assessment, and then you will have multiple sittings with them till the time they resolve their problem, till the time they achieve their goals. This is absolutely one on one coach with the family. So, one on one personal interventions, we call it personal coaching program. And in these interventions, coaches usually charge 1000 to 1500 rupees per intervention of 35 to 45 minutes. So, in this, they charge per intervention. The other approach is these coaches do trainings, seminars, workshops in preschools, in regular schools, and corporates. But this is not coaching, this is training where you address larger audience in one go. It's not one on one, it is one to many. So schools invite us, preschools invite us, corporates invite us to do workshops. Halaki, they don't pay much. They're usually schools pay around on an average 10,000 rupees for a 2 hours workshop. Corporates pay more, they have bigger budgets. They sometimes pay till 25, 50, 50,000 rupees for the workshops in their family engagement programs. But we do these programs not to earn money. We do these programs so that we spread our name and we get clients, we get personal coaching sessions out of these seminars and workshops. So this is another way to help families. And third is, which is very much popular nowadays, you will be eligible to launch your own course on parenting, short term or long term, a 2 days, a 4 days, a 1 month, a 2 month long program, a 1 year long program. Different coaches based on their vintage. They have short programs and long programs. Today, parents are not free to attend offline programs. Mostly, they are available in online programs because availability of time is a big issue. So they do weekend programs and all. You will be eligible to launch your own program, and that's a bigger game. People, those who know the dynamics of online business, rather we train you also on how to launch a program. We train you on designing webinars, master classes, landing pages, payment gateways, what is required for launching a program. Our backend team supports you in that. There are training programs for this. So these are the three ways our coaches working: one-on-one coaching sessions, doing seminars, trainings, and workshops, and launching your own program. Right? So that's how these coaches work. Now, there's one more question which pops up in the mind that if I'm a parent, anyone who is a parent, they know their child best and they have the best intent for the development of child. Then why do they need parent coach if their intention is good? Why do they need a parent coach? and for that, I'll be asking two questions to all the parents. I'll be asking you as well. I'll seek a quick response on chat box. Like, do you agree that this role of a parent is very important when it comes to child development? A quick response. Do you agree with the statement that this role of a parent is very important for child development? Quick. I think every parent will agree with this statement because they know their role is very important for child development. So if you agree with this first statement, my next question is, do you also agree with this statement that this role is getting tougher and complex with the changing time? As the time is changing, this role of a parent is getting tougher and complex, also getting challenging day by day. Do you agree? Thank you. Thanks a ton. Your quick responses are quite encouraging. Appreciate. Thank you. If you agree with these two statements that this role is very important and this role is getting tougher and complex, then I want you to go back and check how we as a society we have evolved with all the roles which we have in society. Like if we go back, whenever we as a society realized role of a doctor is very important for society, it is very important and it is tough. To make it easy and to make it standardized, we brought standard qualification to become a doctor. The moment we realized the role of a lawyer is very important for society, we brought standard qualification to become a lawyer. The moment we realized the role of engineer is very important, role of teacher is very important, architect is very important, we brought standard qualification to become a engineer, lawyer. Almost every vocation, every role, every job in society which is important and which is tough, we have standard qualification for the same. Even hairdressing, plumbing, electricity, almost all rules. For every role, we have basic qualification available, basic do's and don'ts, what to do, what not to do. At least this is available. And you just agreed that this role of a parent is highly important, very important, and it is also getting tougher. Have you got any training on it? Have we ever got any training on it? We are applying our own wisdom. Everyone among you, we are right now 33 in the meeting. We all are applying our own wisdom. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work. The only common thing which we all have is that we all have good intent while raising the kids. We all want development of child. We all are positive when it comes to our intent. This is common. But are we really succeeding all the time? Is having good intent is enough? If I ask you, all the mothers and fathers, that do you agree, do you confess that unknowingly, unwantedly, and unconsciously, sometimes our emotions, our actions, our approaches hinder our child's growth? Sometimes we hurt their emotions unknowingly. Do you confess? I'm asking question to all the mothers and fathers over here. Unknowingly, unwantedly, unconsciously, our actions, our approaches, our behaviors may hurt them, may hinder their growth. Intentionally, no parent will do, but unknowingly, we may do it because this is not about this is not about being good parent or being bad parent. Nobody among us is bad parent. We all are good parents. And question is not about good parenting or bad parenting. Question is always about being mindful, being effective, being conscious. Like if I ask you that, if I ask any parent around me that how many of you want that your child shall be independent early in life? How many of you want your kids to be bold? Quick answer. As a parent, how many of you want your kids to be bold, independent, opinion leaders? I think every parent. There's no parent who wants their child to be submissive. No parent who wants their child to be dependent. We all want. We all want our kids to be independent, bold. This is intention of a parent. In fact, the parenting which we are doing, around 60 to 70% cases may that parenting is absolutely ulta, contrast. Our parenting is making our kids dependent rather than independent. Maybe intention is to make them independent, but there are a lot of researchers which highlights that in semi-urban and urban areas, 65% parents are doing overprotective parenting, are doing helicopter parenting with their kids. They don't allow their kids to do things what they can do. Something which a child can do according to their age, they are not allowed to do. Maybe out of love, out of different definitions of parenting, we keep doing those things for them. Are we really making them independent? No, but intention is to make them independent. But our approach is different, right? So there are a lot of things which we want, but we are not doing it. Maybe our intention is something different, but we end up doing it differently. Like, if you have seen, there are parents, those who have gifted in very young age, they have gifted their kids mobile phones, and they have bought them PlayStations, Xbox, Amazon gaming sticks. See your surroundings. Have you seen people? They are 7 years old, 8 years old, have gaming consoles, gaming devices. They play games. Do you see? If you ask these parents that why have you bought this gadget for your child, the PlayStation, the Xbox, the gaming device, the mobile phone for gaming, why have you bought? Ask them. Do you think they have a bad intent for the child while gifting that gadget? At least intention is good. They want my child shall have entertainment, they shall be engaged, they shall have all what their friends have, they shall not be deprived of something. Intention is always good. They want to give every pleasure to the child. That is what their intention is. But do they know what is the biological harm of these 3D view engagements? If they don't know, they are doing this mistake. They don't know. But the day they will get to know, they will stop doing it. Information. And this information is not available. Until the time they don't have information, even if their intention is good, unknowingly they are harming their child. Because these 3D view engagements before 12 years of age impacting child's brain waves, and it is permanently damaging their concentration. Scientifically, it is proven. There are research documents which highlights if if they get to know the harm, they will definitely stop. But till the time they don't know, unknowingly, unwantedly, unconsciously, they're doing this mistake. And there are many things. There are many things in parenting which demands mindfulness, but maybe we are either not mindful or we are not aware of it. And that's where the role of a parent becomes much more important. Their job is to make you mindful. Their job is to make you effective. They are not making you good. Good you are already. But being good is not enough. And that's where these parent coaches comes in picture. And the the strength of our coaches is their content. If anyone asks me that what is different about Deep is known for its content. Our content is not an outcome of a single brain. Since we are an association, so there are a lot of contributors in content, those who come from all backgrounds. In our association, we have a lot of PhD in psychology. We have a lot of school principals. We have a lot of NLP practitioners. We have a lot of corporate professionals, HR professionals, gynecologists, pediatricians, around 40, 50 pediatricians. We have fathers, mothers, grandparents, those who opted to be in this role. So almost every domain people are in this association. So they all contribute in parenting. They share their perspective, and this collective, this bunch of perspectives becomes an asset for every new coach. And our content is divided into three parts according to the age specific needs of the child. It's not a general content. We have a separate content for young kids, for toddlers and preschoolers. Kids, those who are till 5 years of age, to raise them, we have a different content. 6 to 12, we call them mid schoolers. For them, we have different content. And for teens and adolescents, from 13 to 22, we have different content, right? And furthermore, this content is further divided based on a lot of different sub brackets and subcategories of this content. I'm sure many of you, those who are already into reading about parenting, listening about parenting, you may have heard about so many terms related to parenting: mindful parenting, developmental parenting, strategic parenting, communi- effective parenting, communicative parenting, friendly parenting, gentle parenting. These all are nothing but the subcategories. The broader content is further divided based on what type of what type of mindfulness is required. Does it require any skill? Does it require any strategy? What is the intent behind it? So based on that, the content is further divided into multiple categories. Like in mindful parenting, we have a lot of topics which are related to communication, importance of listening, um, encouraging kids to be truthful, which is a big problem. A common issue which is there in parenting is bribing. Many parents are unknowingly doing it, and they are impacting development of child. So bribe and rewards, importance of toys and games, which is a very important information for kids, those who are young, parents, those who have young kids. Tagging, labeling, and its impact, how to make kids independent, how to bond with them, how to spend quality time with them, positive communication, positive guidance. These are some broader heads of mindful parenting. Then further, digital parenting is a need of our today. Kids are living in real world and digital world. Especially for toddlers, we have different content where we talk about the impact of 3D view games, screens on brain development, rules about screen viewing, content validation. A lot of apps are there which can help parents to have a this parental control on these gadgets apps. So what type of support system we can create for safe digital environment for young kids, for toddlers and preschoolers. Then teenagers ke saath, it's different. For them, we are majorly talking about some digital truths which parents need to know about. Presence of online predators, dark web, which is a big threat for teenagers. Cyber safety guidelines. Addictions are taking over in big way. How many of you heard of this case which happened in Lucknow where that 14 years old boy shot his mother? Have you heard? The boy, the real son, the real mother, the boy shot his mother. Why? Because the mother was stopping the child to play PUBG. And that incident around 14, 15 months ago it happened. But it was an alarming information which highlighted that digital addictions are as powerful as substance addiction. But the problem is digital addiction is happening in front of us. It is we who propose these digital addictions to our kids. And the impact is as same as substance addiction is. They can hurt their parents, they can hurt self. There's no moral standard. They have same withdrawal and pain when they are addicted. This is very alarming for entire society. We are covering this in technology and teens, how to prevent from these digital addictions, which is a prominent question nowadays. So this we cover in this. Then developmental parenting is a very powerful this um, topic. Very many topics get covered under it, where we talk about holistic child development, a multi-dimensional viewpoint to see a child, because we see from their academic perspective only. If any child who is good at acads, we call them intelligent. The one who is not is not. But there are many different parameters to see the child. Many parents are seeking remedies. If child is not good at concentration, how to improve? Child is ADD, how to improve? ADHD, how to improve? Child is not good at concentration, how to improve? Child is shy, how to improve? Confidence is low, how to improve? And we also talk about these remedies. Almost every area. Handwriting is not good. Many areas are there where parents will be seeking remedies. Memory is not good. A lot of remedies we covered under this content. Nurturing plan, if any strength needs to be converted into excellence, how to do it. Understanding personality profile of child. We share some tools also with you so that you can get to know personality profile of your coaches, right? So knowing child's interest, how to help families, what is their role in career selection of the child. Child safety reinforcement. Safety is a big concern when your child grows up to an age where they go independently out for preschool. So these are also topics. Eating is a big problem today. I'm sure many parents are talking about it. Bacha junk food kha raha hai. They are watching mobile and eating. So this is also one area where we help parents. Strategic parenting is actually strategic. There are a lot of strategies which are needed to resolve big problems in parenting. So tantrums, instant deliveries to delayed deliveries, reconditioning plans, conditioning approach, classical conditioning, how to have consensus at home. If you really don't want to hit your kids, you don't want to punish them, you don't want to negatively reinforce them, then how positive reinforcement can work. This is a very powerful concept, avoid and ignore. So this also, we help people in this. These topics demands a lot of discussion. Facilitation. I'm sure many of you heard of it. Facilitation and training, I'm sure many teachers have been trained on it. But how to facilitate when you are dealing with someone one on one, when you are resolving conflicts, when you are correcting someone, how to use facilitation at that time. That's also a topic which we discuss. How to have discipline at home. These are the prominent topics which we cover under our programs. So not all the topics. There are many more. I'm just highlighting few prominent topics so that you can connect with it and resonate with it. So that's about us and about the content specifications which we have. Now, I'm sure many of you, those who are spending time today on this Saturday weekend, you opted to be here. I'm sure your intent is to know how you can become one parental coach. And your one confirmation in the group that how many of you are looking for it. That Manish, tell us how I can become one. Just write yes in the chat box. If you're looking for this now, how I can become one parental coach. Thank you. Thanks, Dan. Your quick yes will be encouraging. I told you about who we are, what we do, what we have done so far, what is who is parent coach, what they do, and I something I discussed about the content also. Now, how we are helping people to get into this profession. For them, we design train the trainer programs, TTTs we call it. And this TTT, train the trainer program, is different from usual formats of training. Because if I have to train you as a parent, then I need not to equip you with all the possible perspectives. But if you are becoming a coach, the one who is further going to train parents, coach parents, then the format has to be thorough. TTTs are thorough in format, where we discuss almost all possible perspectives, and the content is divided further into this three different parts. Total content is 52 hours, but it is divided according to the age of child. The first level program, which anyone has to start with, if anyone wish to get into parenting, they have to start with first level program. The agenda is of 12 days, but usually it takes 12 to 14 days. So we always say that two days this extension you shall keep. So 12 to 14 days agenda we have for level 1. Once you complete with the level 1, you move to second level, which is dedicated to teens, which is 8 days content, 16 hours content. And once you graduate from teens, it will move to mid-schooler program, which is 6 to 7 days program. So around it takes 45 days to finish up with this program. We do these trainings live. So it's not a pre-recorded session. It's live discussions the way we are right now meeting. You can open up your videos, you can ask questions. And that is why the batches start on specific time and date. Our next batches are starting in January 2024. Next year, 16th of January, 3 batches are starting. The batch content is same, only the options of timings are different. So you have an option of 11 to 1 p.m., 4 to 6 p.m. and 7 to 9 p.m. We meet every day for 2 hours live, and 3 options are there. You can attend all 3 batches. You can attend any batch as per your availability of time. So these anyone who even do first level, they will get certification. All 3 levels, there will be the separate certification. Recording of all days will be shared with you. And once you become coach with us, you will become member of the association, and your profile will be visible on our website, which is deepparentingcoaches.com. You can also visit other coaches' profile there. PPTs, contents, and ebooks will be shared with you during the program, because tomorrow when you will be doing your program, you need not to work. The ready-made stuff is available. All the PPT, all the content in the open format will be shared with you. You need not invest in books also. We give you around 12 to 13 books which are related to the content. These ebooks will be shared with you during the program. And investment in each program is different. The first level, which is 12 to 14 days program, the investment is 4,000 rupees. Second level, which is 8 days program, investment is 3,000 rupees. And third level program, which is 6 days program, investment is 2,000 rupees. So put together, it is 9,000 rupees for all three levels. If you want to go level by level, this is the fee. If you want to register for all three levels in one go, then your last level fee get waived, get discounted. You pay for first two level, you will be eligible for all three levels. So discounted fee for all three levels is 7,000 rupees. So that's the plan. And once you become coach with us, we support you with quarterly trainings also, which is to support you with content and your business support. A lot of trainings we do: healthy teams, healthy India, digital marketing, creative infographic, making reels, capitalizing on social media, about brain and brain functions, book writing, how to be on TED and Joe Talks. These type of trainings we keep organizing, right? How to launch your programs, even your registration, legal identity, digital identity, everything we support you, right? So how to take advantage of Google Business and all detailed trainings are available, and these trainings, which are happening almost every quarter, are free. These are not paid programs, these are free programs. So only you pay for basic programs. Once you become member, you enjoy these membership rights. And fee, I told you. For more details, you can visit deepparenting.com, deepparentingcoaches.com. If you want to attend some free courses of our coaches, you can visit deepparenting.org. And if you have an Android phone, you can download app, this Deep Parenting, which is available on Play Store. Deep Parenting org, if you want to attend some free training program which are available on this web platform. Our official website is deepparenting.com. These details will be shared with you by our training coordinators, but still I'm writing in the official website is deepparenting.com. For learning purposes, you can visit deepparenting.org. If you want to see profile of our coaches, then you must visit deepparentingcoaches.com. So you will get micro website of each coach there. They can write their blogs there. You can see their services. You can see their profiles. Same way your profile will be built on those platforms. Once you become coach with us, we will support you to establish your business. We regularly support you with knowledge and content. Then we support you in marketing also, marketing collateral support we give. So we actually have a 90 days action plan, which we expect our coaches shall follow, for which we support you with marketing this collaterals also. And you have to just follow the plan, which helps you to build your credibility, build your brand. You will be able to launch your programs. We support you when it comes to tech support, landing pages, payment gateways. Classes will be weekdays, weekends are off, Monday to Friday. So apart from tech support, we have some internal programs going on. Upfeed, this is a winter program which is starting in January. So maybe you can attend along with your program, Upfeed program. Once you become coach with us, for next 1 year, you will be aligned to a senior mentor who will be helping you in your coaching interventions. They will also support you to reach out to schools to enhance your business. This 1 year support is there because we believe no classroom training will make you great coach. You need on-job training also. So you will be getting this on-job support for 1 year. Support in launching your courses also, which our backend team supports you. That's how we support our coaches. As I told you already, we are working with schools. So you will also get support from us. We'll help you to reach out to schools also to serve them, to propose your services to them. And this is about us. I request you, since you opted to be here today, you spent some good 1 hour with us. Spare some more time to read our reviews on our Facebook page, Deep Parenting. The link will be shared to you by our training coordinators. Because if you have made up your mind to get into parental coaching, it's always good to read the reviews of people, those who attended in the past. What is their take on this? So you please, there are hundreds of reviews are there, because when we say that we are the best, it's just a claim. And when you see it on Facebook, you can see profile of these people also, who they are. Few are doctorates, few are psychologists, counseling psychologists, clinical psychologists, CBT professionals, NLP practitioners, DMIT practitioners, HR professionals, doctors, right, pediatricians, gynecologists, many are there. So you see at their profile, you'll get to know who they are. If they are writing, they got value out of this program. So definitely, it will be easy for you to make a decision on that. So that's about us. I'm open for any question if you have. Vandana, you will be getting this link from our this training coordinators. The one who invited you today, they will be sharing that link with you. Spare some 15-20 minutes, read all these reviews, and decision making becomes easier, because when you invest your time, money, both, anyways, it's always good to evaluate. Yes, Gurpreet, please do ask.
So first of all, thank you. It was really very nice. And I'm already imparting trainings to youth for life skills.
Great.
And I had this experience that many of
Your voice is cracking, Gurpreet. Yes, please.
yes,
Many
yes,
of
when I used to impart trainings to the youth, they used to say, "ये सब चीजें मम्मी पापा को सिखाओ." So I used to feel that gap, and today, after attending this, means a new hope has been ignited that yes, now I can do something for parents also, because I will have the entire framework, the
right.
complete idea. Am I audible?
Yes, yes, you are audible, and we'll be giving you not only framework, we'll be giving you all the tools. Even we'll help you to support to establish your business in this field also. You must be doing
Yes,
in.
yes, that is what I wanted to ask, like especially about the landing page, website, and all these things, because these we can't do on our own. So we need some support.
We give you support in this case. You
So for
won't
that,
lose even registrations legally. How to have a business account at Google, because many people doesn't know. Even we support in that way also. So this is already sorted. We are not giving this support to any new coach. It is available to old coaches. It's a ready-made system. So everything is in place. You have to just when you enter into it, you find that there are already set plugins placed. You have to, it's a journey of each coach, well designed. When you enter, it takes 90 days to be in the game. Once you get out of your program, 90 days you will be doing certain things which we will be giving you as action plan.
okay.
Every day, whenever you get time. There are people those who start their action plan after 1 month, after 2 months. Absolutely your call. Whenever you want to start them, right? So we support you in that.
Yeah, so that's nice, because this marketing thing is something a bit challenging these days. You have
For
to do many.
everyone. For
Yeah,
everyone, it's tough. That is
because
why
I
we
have been,
incorporated it.
yeah, I have been in this field now, so the सबसे मुश्किल चीज marketing ही है, to create that awareness. And yes, so thank you, very
Right.
nice.
Thank
Thank you.
you, Preet. Yes, Tejinder.
Thank you for the class, sir. It was wonderful. So I just have one concern. Why would parents come to us rather than going to, degree holder psychologists?
See, I'll tell you, with this lot of honor to that profession, they are expert in their field. They are master of their subject. They're not master of parenting. This is not a subject yet being taught in any classroom of psychology, right?
This is a part of psychology, though?
No, there are
Okay.
doctorate of psychology those who attend this program, because parenting is not a subject there. They are master of knowing the child, their behavior. They know the psychology of parent. They may be knowing the psychology of each human, whatever is their forte. They are expert of that. The best parenting practices and the perspectives of parenting. This is not a subject which they teach, which they learn, right? So, anyways, even they have to undergo these programs. And if you go through the reviews, you'll find a lot of profiles, those who are doctorate in psychology, and then they opted to be with us. right?
Although from my understanding, what I figured out was that there is a gap, abroad there is a midwife between the mother to be and the doctor. But after the delivery, there is nobody, it's just the mother and the doctor. There is nobody in the middle. I
It's a
did
global
figure that out.
problem.
But
It's
I
a
did
global
figure that
problem.
out. But the psychologist thing was only in my mind that, थोड़ा सा डिग्री का हो जाता है कि इन्होंने इतना पढ़ा है और
See,
ये
that is
सिर्फ
just for credibility, but this role is completely different. Right?
okay.
If you globally work, even in anyways, they are very much strict in terms of giving business license to people for coaching. When you use the term coach, you can, if our people are working in UK, USA, Canada, Australia, in those countries, because they're coaches. The moment they use the term counselor, definitely they need degrees. They need to have degrees legally, because that role is different. If any therapist is there, if any clinical psychologist is there, their work is different. They work with healing, or they work with solving problems, clinical assessments, clinical therapies they do. It's a different role.
Okay.
Right? This topic is also new for them. The fundamentals which we discussed, definitely for them, understanding these topics will be quick for them, because they anyways have that background to understand human behaviors. So they'll quickly learn it. But aisa nahi hai. We have around more than 60% people, those who came from non-psychology background, and they opted to build their career in parental coaching.
And do we need any kind of certification from the government of India, or
When you
you give us is
like certification, of course you need to have a legal identity when you start your business. If you start your business, right, even as a proprietor, so all these MSME registrations and other registrations you will be getting to work legally in India, certification is enough, which will be given.
okay. You'll be helping us with all those.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much, sir.
Right. Any other query you have? Anyone? You can ask.
So will there be extra charges for all those services,
No,
like
it's not.
landing page,
See, I'll tell
website?
you. I'll tell you. No website, so you will definitely be paying. We will be supporting you. Micro website we don't charge. We have micro websites. We give you a platform. You can build your own micro website there. But if you want to have your personal website, of course, domain hosting and all, you'll be spending money at your
Yes.
own, right? But landing pages and all we don't charge. We have our own platforms. You will be trained on this, how to have your own landing pages, and you will be launching your program. Even you need not to invest in any learning management system. We have our own learning management system, right? If you want to visit that, you can go to deepparenting.org and academy.deepparenting.org. Both you visit, different LMS are there. If tomorrow when you will be launching a program, pre-recorded programs, you need not to invest in Teachable or any other platform, right?
Okay.
It's there. And it's for all. It's not for any specific coach. It's open for all. I'll tell you some difference between this organization and other organizations. We are not a commercial company. It's an association of parent coaches where our objective is not to make money out of it. Right? We can't have reserve money. It's a different format. It's not a private limited company. It is registered under Society Act as an association of parent coaches. So legal format is different. That is why you will find pricing at a lower range, but it doesn't mean once you will do the program, then you will get to know the value of the program. If we quantify it, it's 10 times of what you're going to pay. 10 times I'm saying minimum. And if you really want to check, I'm not posting about it. You can call any coach. Visit deepparentingcoaches.com. There are hundreds of profiles. Their phone numbers are mentioned there. Call any coach. Say that I'm about to join this program of Deep. Take personal feedback from them. Any coach, I'm not saying do char panch. Any coach you call, and you will get to know. They will tell you how much they have got out of it, what is the value of program, and how we support people after they get into business, right? So that's the best way. If you have intent, I'm sure you have great intent because you opted to be here on weekend. So if you are spending time, intent is definitely there. Now it is time to evaluate us. How we're going to do the program, you already seen the webinar, the way I'm going to deliver this. Rest you can check. It's always on to you. I'm not asking you to pay now. We never push people to pay now. We are going to give you a discount. No, it is same. You pay whenever you wish to pay. Your call. right? If you're ready to register for 16, then we definitely say give a token amount and register yourself. Rest of the money you can pay later. And that too, the training coordinators are there, they will be following. All set? If any query you have, you can ask. And
Yeah,
just a minute, many of you joined in between the discussion. You will be getting recording of this program through our training coordinators. Yes, D Panigrahi, please go ahead.
yeah, Manish, I just had a small query. Like you told about the tools and techniques which has to be used in the program.
Yes.
So can we just have a brief agenda, like what are the things to be covered so that we know that
Agenda,
this
I'll ask our training coordinator. They must be there in the program only. The one who
okay.
invited you, they will be giving you detailed agenda in the form of PDF. Day-wise agenda is mentioned in the program, so you'll get it. I request all the training coordinators to please give agenda to everyone who attended today. Yes,
Okay,
Vandana
thank you
ji.
so much.
Yeah, Manish, I had two queries to you.
Yes, please.
One is like if we want to mainly go for like for the teens or maybe the age not the toddler wala group. So is that possible, or do we have to go for all the
Ma'am,
levels? What will you advise?
the format is the first level program is mandatory, because if we directly jump to teens, you will not be able to connect the dots, because there
Yeah.
is a metaphor which we use which says that the first 7 years of age is going to define your next 70 years of age. So, what went wrong in the past, which is resulting in a crisis today? We will not be able to connect the dots. So first program will give you a fair idea that what type of foundation is required. So the cases which come to you in teenage, you will easily you get to know what went wrong. The causes will be able to connect. That is why we suggest that you start with foundation program, then teens. उसके बाद mid schooler करना ना करना is your call. But foundation is important. The first program is important.
Okay, I got it. And the next query is like if we want to go like in the current scenario in India in the level B type of cities I'm mostly discussing. I have been a teacher for almost 13 years. And what I feel is that parents are not willing to understand or accept that they are mistaken. They always find the fault with the school or the teachers or their own ward. So,
Absolutely.
do you, yeah, but this is what is my perception, and I think it's almost correct because I have
See, I'll
been
tell
to
you.
many places.
I'll tell you. This is more of a communication problem. It's a format which we choose of communicating with the parents. I'm not nowhere demeaning anyone over here, but
Yeah.
there is a term called facilitation, adult learning principles. When I tell Vandana that Vandana, what you're doing is not appropriate, believe me, Vandana will never accept it, because I'm blaming her, I'm complaining her, I'm somewhere putting her in that state where she is made responsible for something. So this coaching is different. Coaching is a different format. We are using facilitation as a communication pattern where we don't impose our ideas on others. We never call them wrong, ineffective. We open up a lot of perspectives in front of them and we invite them to choose their perspectives. So that's a different format. So, anyways, what happens sometimes in certain relationships, in teacher parent relationship, sometimes we become this. Mentor mentee relationship, we become this. I'm a giver, they are a receiver. They need something. So in coaching, it's different. It's always equal, and we have a different format of communication, which you will be trained on. We have incorporated facilitation as a pattern in our program, which is something new. Not everybody has been trained on andragogy, and andragogy is completely different from pedagogy. So being teachers, sometime honestly, I'm not demeaning anyone over here, but since we train young kids, we train young adults, sometimes we are unable to connect with the principles of adult learning, andragogy, facilitation, which empowers you, right, to have a new format of communication which is much acceptable. And if you really want to have a glimpse of it, एक 3 दिन का program हमारे YouTube पे पड़ा है, जो foundation program करते हैं, go see that. उसमें we have touched upon this topic, facilitation. So that will definitely help.
Okay. So my query was like in this type of scenarios, do you think if I would like, what my idea is that I would like to go for improvement of this thing in the schools and the institutions. Do you provide help for that?
Absolutely. We are already working. We will help you with building up your institutional credibility. reaching out to them. Almost all brands, whichever city you belong to, even in B towns, these brands are there, right? So you will be definitely working in all three ways. You will be working in personal coaching in sessions, you will be doing workshops, seminars also, and after 90 days of your plan, you will be launching your course also. All three
So
possibilities are
you
there.
will be helping in all these three
All
aspects,
three ways,
basically. You are saying.
absolutely. We'll be equipping you in all three ways, doing one-on-one coaching, and those who never ever delivered any one-on-many program, we also give you a framework how to deliver programs to larger audience. Even digitally, we train you how to do programs online, which is not everyone's forte. Attending program is different and delivering program is different. Using
Totally.
Zoom, Google Meet also, it's already there.
So we'll be needing a laptop for that, you mean to say, basically. No? It will not be possible
When
on
you will
phone.
be launching your course, of course, you need a laptop.
Okay. No, while training
Computer.
period also, what will you advise to have our own lap TP or like
Absolutely, your call. People can attend it from phone also if you feel comfortable. If you attend it from laptop, that's definitely you will be watching it on a bigger picture. If you have a smart TV, you can attend on smart TV also.
and will there be any assessments of the classes, whatever we are doing, like
No.
to check whether we are doing good or not?
We
How do you find
demand
out?
attendance. We are not doing any assessment because anyways your training will not end after 40 days. The training will be keep going. On job training is there, so you are aligned to mentor. So that mentor is supporting you. So you're not going to work independently alone. So far we are not doing any assessments. We expect attendance.
And attendance will be from Monday to Saturday.
Monday to Saturday, 75% attendance we seek.
And we
Even
can
if
attend
you
any of the sessions. No, it can be like if we miss out on the afternoon session, we can
if
attend the
you
evening
have
session.
asked us specifically, we'll be adding you in all three levels. Then definitely you have an opportunity. In groups may you are. If you miss morning wala, you can attend noon wala, afternoon wala, or evening wala. Your call. But if you already told ki put me in 11 to 1 only, then you have to ask us specifically. I need 4 to 6 login a day. If you are in group, you will keep receiving it.
Okay. So matlab, that means that we can ask for an option that we have to be added in both all the three groups.
If you want to be added in all three programs, the fee will remain same. It will not be different.
Okay.
It will be same. It's just your comfort of attending. Flow will be same. Agenda, content, everything will be same. The only timings are different. Because we know people, there are working professionals, there are non-working professionals. Everybody has their own comfort. So we give them three options of timings.
Okay. Got it, Manish. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thanks, Dan. So any query? Anyone? So good. Thank you. Thanks a ton. Either I have explained everything or you understood everything. Thanks, Dan. See you all. See you in the training. Bye-bye. And I'm grateful that you opted to be here today in this program. Thank you, Vandana. Thank you, Gurpreet. Thank you, Rajinder. Thank you, Ma. Thanks, D. Panigrahi. Thanks, Simi. Thanks, Pooja. Appreciate your presence. Thank you, Divya. Thank you, Adya Nanda. Good to have you here. Thank you, Payal. Thanks, C. Pereira. Thanks, Kamaldeep. Thanks, Neha. Uma. Thank you. Thank you, Juna. Thanks, Jyoti. Thanks, Pooja. Appreciate your presence. Thanks, Pooja Divan. Thanks, Madhulata. Thank you. Thanks, Vishali. Bye-bye. Still, if you have any query, you can ask training coordinators to contact. They will connect you with me. If you have any personal query, we can also talk. Bye-bye. See you.